Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much for inviting me again. Alhamdulillah. And I believe that there are a lot of other qualified lecturer to be speaker to be here, but I am very lucky to be invited by CPD to be here. If let's say you want to interrupt my session, please do so, because we are going to do hands-on activities. So today, if you have keyboard, this keyboard, I mean, the real keyboard as well as mouse, okay, it will be like a lot, how to say, a lot easier for you, because I know that you have your laptop keyboard, but it is so small. So you need to do a lot of function that if let's say you use the external keyboard, it will be very, very helpful for you. Okay, today, why we are having this session? The first one is because nowadays people use a lot of Google Form in order to collect the data. Okay, so when you use Google Form, actually it is easier, but some of us do not know how to transform from Google Form to the SPSS. And they thought that, wow, it is very difficult. Actually, it is way easier than the paper survey, because everything is there. What you need to do is you just need to do the coding only in Excel first. So today we are going to do the Google Form, okay, coding in Excel and transfer it to SPSS. Okay, it seems like very long process, but actually if you use the paper key in, it will take you around 1 or 2 days. But if you use the SPSS and Google Form, it will just take you a few hours, inshallah. Okay, inshallah. So today, let me share my screen. So what we are going to do, how to do this, okay? I share the entire screen, yeah? Can you see my screen? Boleh tengok?
Boleh.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so what we are going to do today, okay? Nanti nak kecilkan ni. Okay, today we are going to visit Google Form first, and then we are going to Excel, and we are going to SPSS. Some of our students, okay, because I teach the undergrad students, they skip the second process, and then they go straight from Google Form to SPSS. When you skip Excel, what will happen? Okay, what will happen? You copy the data from Google Form and paste it in SPSS without editing. You cannot, majority of the work, you cannot do anything, because why? It is become a It become a skill. I mean that it is not numbered. Remember, SPSS and Excel speak numbers. Okay, if you have the data, and then you transfer everything to SPSS without editing, you cannot do any analysis. It will give you that no analysis, no data, even though you have 400 data. Okay, so you don't know what's wrong with it. And then I'll tell you what's wrong with it after this, yeah? Okay, and the first one, actually, I would like to say, if you use the graph from the Google Form, and then you present it, it will not be professional. You know, let me share with you, yeah? Let me share with you. Because when we take the data from Google Form, okay, they'll give you the responses here, right? This is my students' work. They just collect the 105 data, okay? So if you use this in your report, it will not be professional, okay? So race, religion, it'll give you a beautiful pattern, all TikTok, and then socializing. It'll give you, it seems that it is a very beautiful graph, right? But it is not professional. You can take this graph for, see, okay? You need to amend a little bit in order to get all these graph, okay? So what we are going to do today, I think we are going to spend less than 3 hours. Okay, so this is the link to the survey. I will not encourage you to have the link. But before so we are going to start with the Google form. Okay, this is the, I will share this slide with the members, with the CPD members, yes. So now it is all theory because you can access this. However, this is very familiar to you. Now, this is the question that you have, right? Or normally the student have. Okay, the question have the question section and the response section and the setting section. Okay, we don't touch the setting question. Okay, what we do here is the first one, after you satisfied with the question, so you would like to save this questionnaire. Number one is to save this questionnaire. Why you need to save this questionnaire is because you need to do coding manually. Okay, with the hard copy survey, you already have the hard copy, that hard copy survey. But now you don't have the hard copy. You have everything online. So I would like you to suggest for you to print out this one or save it somewhere. And I already shared with you. The first attachment is a survey. How to download? You go to 3 dot here. Okay, you go to print. All right. When you go to print and then you save PDF. Okay. Now, what you can do is that you can use your current Google form and try to do it. Okay. First, you go to 3 dot and then you print. Print and then you save somewhere. Okay. So I already sent to you in your email through CPD announcement meeting. It is there already. Okay, that's the first one that you need to do. The second one is what you need to do is, let me share with you. This is my survey. This is your survey that I already sent to you. Okay, this is your survey. But this is my survey where I already put the numbers. Okay, with that survey, we do the manual coding. For example, number 1 is female and number 2 is male. It is the same as per current SPSS. Okay, and then age. I know this is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, but it's okay lah. Student, undergrad student, yeah. So this is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, religion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, race. So you just do like this until you do the manual coding, because once you analyze the data, you don't have to refer to the original questionnaire. You have already the coding. Boleh? Okay, are you okay? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now we already do the coding until the end. Okay, until the end. So this is what my students sent to me. Okay, I already sent to you. Okay, we are going to use this. After you do the first one is print the paper. Number 2 is coding. Okay, let's check the survey again.
Alamak, Dr. Hasnah, network. Is everyone else seeing the freeze, right?
Okay. Freeze.
Sorry,
Can you see
Dr.
my
Hasnah?
Yeah.
Sorry, Dr. Hasnah, tadi ada freeze kejap.
Okay. Now, okay. First, let me repeat. We go to the question just now, right? Now, the three what here? The tab here. Please go to the responses. Okay. Nampak responses? 105. So, we have 3 dots here. Okay. And 3 dots here. More here. Okay. Now, click here. Click the 3 dots here. And then download the responses here. CSV. Can you do that? With your current questionnaire. Okay. So after you download responses CSV, it'll give you the second file that I sent to you here. It gives you the zip file of the survey. Okay, I already sent to you. So do not use some of us use link to sheets. Okay, link to sheets has a very limited function. Okay, link to sheets have a very limited function. Don't use. Okay, what you need to do is download the CSV file. Boleh? Okay, so you download it, and then I already sent to you the second file. It is a zip file. Okay, what you can find here. Most of us, we think that, oh, this is so messy, something like that. Because this is the basic Excel file. Ya Allah, nampak macam, ya Allah, so hurt your eyes, right? Nah, hurt your eyes.
She's frozen again.
Itulah dia. Hasnah. Nanti saya kena
Frozen
WhatsApp.
again.
Itulah, saya kena WhatsApp dia kejap.
Until this is your question. Okay, for your information, okay, the first row here.
Dr. Hasnah, Dr.
Yes,
Hasnah, dia
yes.
tadi memang ada frozen kejap lah. Tak tahu kenapa internet Dr. Hasnah kot. Tapi
betul.
dekat masa part Dr. Hasnah cakap pasal hurt the
Messy.
eyes, lepas tu frozen.
Okay, okay, I'm very sorry. Just tell me when I need to repeat, yeah. Okay, now you come to this survey. This is CSV file. This is a basic Excel file. Okay, when you see here timestamp, all the first row here. Okay, I want to bold it, bold. All the first row here is your section that you asked in the survey. Here. Okay, look at your survey. Mana survey tadi? Look at your survey. The first question is gender. Okay, the second is age. First is gender, age. It will reflect here. Okay, now we don't want to do anything here because this is CSV file. If you do PLS, okay, SEMPLS, you will need this CSV file. Okay, but we are not going to do the PLS. Okay, I'm just a beginner in PLS, yeah. So what we want to do is we want to transfer everything, okay, to the normal Excel. Okay, want to transfer everything to the normal Excel. What you need to do? I hope that all of you open your CSV file. I hope so. Please do it together because during the hands-on session, okay, we think that we can understand it without doing it. But if you do it together, okay, you will find that, wow, you will face a problem. So you can ask me directly. Actually, normally I will do the online session at home, but I received a notification from TMB saying that my electricity will be interrupted for the service. That's why I'm in the university. So that's why the interruption. I'm very sorry. Can you hear me?
Voice okay. Tak ada masalah. Okay.
Tak apa. Alhamdulillah. Voice okay, tak apa. So you can see my screen. Yes.
My data are separated by commas. How can I make like yours?
Do you know why your data is separated by commas? Okay, let's go to our data here. Remember when you do your Google form, okay, you have a checkbox and then it will be a square box. Betul? Am I right? Check your Google form, please. This is where you can choose only one. But when you use the checkbox, meaning that the respondents can click more than one box. Am I right, sir?
Yes.
Yes. When you use a checkbox, I will teach you how to do the coding. It's quite coding in Excel. It's quite a long way, but it is doable. So you just do the coding first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Boleh? Okay, for every box. Okay, so mean that if let's say you have 10 boxes, okay, do it the coding first. And then it will appear here, comma, kan? If let's say the respondent choose 5, you have 5 comma. Betul tak? Yes. Okay, now. Let me check if the good morning. Okay, I'm sorry like that. Okay, now. Now we would like to transfer this CSV file into Excel file. You open your Excel first. Oh, tak ada Excel. Okay, where is my Excel? Okay, now we have CSV file and then we have Excel file. Betul? Okay, so control scroll up, you'll get a zoom. Okay, control scroll up. Okay, now. This, yes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Karima from Kelantan. Actually, I don't have this CSV file, or you didn't share with us.
Dia share kat kalender Dr. Karima. Tapi kalau Dr. Karima tak ada kat kalender ke? Tak invited kat kalender?
Saya ada kat kalender, tapi bila saya buka, dia macam mana saya nak tunjuk?
Di dalam ni dia dalam zip.
Dia bukan dalam this one.
Dia guna converter or something.
Okay.
Kena extract sebab dia dalam bentuk zip.
Okay, saya try balik. Sebab bila saya buka ni dia tak jadi CSV, dia tak ada CSV.
Right click je.
Jadi
and then
right
select
click. Okay, I try. Thank you.
Doktor, dia jadi apa, Doktor? Ni Aina dia jadi apa?
Alah, tak reti lah dia jadi apa.
Okay, adakah dalam bentuk Excel macam ni? Is it?
Tak. Dia tak keluar macam tu.
Do not extract the file to a folder, kata Dr. Izihan ni. Dia katanya. Tapi
bila saya download, saya terus open dekat download punya ni. So dia tak okay.
If that is the case, can I share the file here?
Boleh.
Okay.
This I try to open from here. Thank you, Dr. Hasnah.
Yeah.
CSV ya. Dr. Hasnah akan terus drop CSV file.
Tak tahu nak try. Tak tahu nak saya pun tak ni juga. CSV file tadi. Kejap Okay. Nanti saya save dulu. Save as.
Okay.
Save kat mana? Kejap. Dia banyak kerja. Okay, saya save as number 1 here. Okay, kejap Yes. Okay, kejap. Okay, now. Yes. Number 1 here. Boleh drop macam ni je?
Kena pakai
Dapat
attach kan?
Tak attach.
Nak attach kat Zoom ya?
Jadi tak? Dapat tak?
Dapat pun? Tak masuk pun?
Kejap.
Okay, dah masuk dah. Dia ada delay sikit. Okay, dah masuk dah. Alright.
Dia berjalan tadi.
Okay, Dr. Karimah boleh try ya? Dia dah attach.
Dr. Karimah tolong ambil yang ni tak payah dah yang sebab you know why I give you the zip file, because once you download from Google Form, it'll give you zip file.
Yes.
Yes. So what you need to do is you need to go inside that zip file and then you'll find the CSV file.
Okay.
The one that we have now.
Okay.
All right. So now our objective now is, Dr. Karima, you can stop me anytime. We would like to transform from CSV file to regular or normal Excel file. Okay. So now we open Excel. We open the blank Excel file. Okay, boleh? So what we need to do is you go here. Can you see here between we need to go in between. They have a flip icon here, macam flip, kan? Okay, click here. Okay, you click that, it will give you select all. So you don't have to go and scroll one by one, no. You go to here between A and 1, okay, it will be select all, and then you use your keyboard Control C, okay, Control C, and then you go to the normal Excel here between A and 1. If you put here, it will not copy all because it moved, okay. Go here and then Control V. Tak jadi. Why tak jadi? Okay, wait. Okay. What happened?
Hasnah,
Yes.
what's the difference if we just save as rather than copy and paste?
Because if let's say there's something wrong, I don't know where to search. I know Excel, but I don't know CSV. Okay, CSV is very basic. You can save as.
Save as Excel, not save as.
Can try. Can. I normally copy all because I don't want to create another crisis. You know, when you do a lot of SPSS, when something wrong, and then you don't know where to search for it. So I just play safe actually. I just play safe. Yeah. Okay. You can save as Excel or you can copy and put in the Excel book. That's my current practice lah. So what I do is I save. Yeah. Save lah. So this will be the place where we are going to do the the coding. Number one is to delete the row that is not important. Okay, so in Excel you can just tak nampak kan, you cannot see, you can just drag to make it bigger. So timestamp for me today, it is not important. So today now you need to delete and insert column. Okay, how to do that? Okay, first, you go to A. Nampak tak? When you go to A, it will give you an arrow like this. Normally, it will give you like the big plus here, right? Now you go to A, it will give you the arrow. Click there, and then here, delete. Okay, or you can right-click and delete. No problem. Okay, go to A, and then delete. Okay, now you highlight again. Go to A, insert. Because why? I want the number to be here. Okay, I want the number to be here. So what you do is that you put number 1 and number 2. Okay, you put number 1 and number 2. Say that you have 5,000 respondents. Okay, well, mashallah, what study is that? The whole Asian maybe, 5,000 respondents. So you need to put the numbering. So easy for you is you highlight this number. You highlight, you just drag your mouse here. And then if you see the small dot here, let me zoom. Okay, let me zoom. You see the small dot here, and then you double click. Nampak tak? Jadi a small plus here, you double click. It will give you the automatic numbering. Okay, so how many I have here? I have 105. Yes, yes. Oh, siapa tu? So you will have you have the 105 respondents. You don't have to drag 1 to 3. No, don't do that. Okay, so it's easy. How you do it? You put 1, 2, and then you highlight, and then you just double click at the plus here. Remember, when you go down, you cannot see the header. Am I right? So if you cannot see the header, it'll be another headache. So number 2, after you put the number, is to freeze the header. Okay, how to do it? Okay, I want, because this is a header, I want it bold. Okay, I want it colored. Because it's number, original number, I also want it bold and colored. So what I want to do, I want to freeze. Whenever I go, I would like to see this A, and I would like to see this column, and I would like to see this row. So what I do is that I place my mouse here in between, okay, and then I go to view. Okay, and then I freeze my screen. Go to view, and then freeze panes. Okay, and then freeze. You don't like it, you can unfreeze. Okay, don't worry. View. View is just like how you want to view it. Okay, so freeze and then freeze panes. If you are not happy with your freeze, you did something wrong, and then what you need to do is unfreeze it back. No problem. Okay, no problem. So freeze panes. Okay, now whenever that you go, okay, it will be freeze. Nampak tak? So meaning that, okay, you go down to even to 105, you'll still have your header. This is very important. Even though some people say, that is so trivial. No, it is not. Okay, no, it is not. Okay, so now can we do it? Can you try? Up until here? Can you try?
Mungkin mereka
Yes.
sedang mencuba.
Okay, okay, mungkin sedang mencuba.
Kalau tak ada apa-apa, okey kot tu.
All right. Now, look at your Google form. Okay. Now, go to the first section. 1 is female, 2 is male. Now, I just want to say that Excel speak another language. Okay, SPSS speak another language. Coding will tell them to speak the same language. Okay, SPSS speak the numbers. Excel can speak numbers as well as the non-numbers. Now, if you see here is female. We say just now that female is 1 and male is 2. Now, I would like you to do the replace. M-A-L-E, F-E-M-A-L-E. Okay, look at here. I just don't want you to make mistake. If you see the longer one, okay, you do replace the longer version. Okay, search and replace. What I'm talking about. Don't worry. Okay, now female. I copy the female. Okay, I don't want to write. So what I do is I copy. Okay, I go to column B. And then I click Control H. Okay, so right, it's okay, right lah. So I write female. What is the number of female just now? It's 2, am I right? 2. Okay, so what I did, first I highlight, I use Control H. Okay, so I write find what? Female. Replace with 2. Okay, because why I'm doing this? Because my coding say, oh, female is 1. I'm sorry. This study is sorry. Okay, again, female. Okay, female, Control H again. Female is 1. So what I do is I go to the replace all. Okay, replace all. So it become all 1. And then I find what? Find male. And then I put it as 2. And then I replace all. Can you do that?
Doctor, could you please repeat? I'm a bit slow with this.
It's okay. Just tell me. First, you go to B. Okay, you highlight first. Okay, you are telling the Excel that you would like only to massage, to edit this column. Use your keyboard. Okay, remember that we need to map our
Alah, Doctor.
Alah, freeze lagi ke? Allah, kejap Tunggu dia datang balik. Dr. Hasnah.
the data. You got male and female, right?
Freeze tadi.
Ya Allah, apa ni? Kesian.
Aduh. Ni freeze lagi. Kesiannya internet dia. Aduh, macam mana ni? Dr. Amiruddin, dia punya attachment tu ada dekat kalender ya. Boleh download.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. Dr. Hasnah, aduh, macam mana ni?
I'm very sorry. Can you see my screen?
Boleh.
Okay.
Start balik ya?
Start balik.
Okay.
Okay, book 2. Okay, so what we are going to do is, number 1 is we are going to highlight in B, and then we are going to use your keyboard, use Control H. Okay, find a longest name, long name first. Okay, female. Okay, remember, if you have a typo error, the Excel we cannot find. The Excel cannot find. Okay, so female, and then we do it 1, and then replace all. All done. We made 7 replacement. Okay, so the second one, you do the male, and then you replace it with 2. Okay, replace all. 28 replacement. Okay, are we done here? Boleh?
Yes, Doctor. Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, now let's do the next one. I'm not going to do all. I just want to do few here. Okay, few survey. Okay, let's go to religion. Okay, since that why I emphasize on long first, because okay, let me share with you the mistake that you do if, let's say, you do the short one first. Say that you say, oh no, I'm going to do male first. Okay, Control H, you find male, you replace 2. Am I right? Just now. Okay, and then you want to do male first. Okay, let me share with you. So whatever that have MALE will be replaced with 2. You have FE2 here because 2 is male. Understand? This is a mistake that I did before, so I don't want my participant to do it. Okay, so that's why we will. Oh, dia tak nak dah. Okay, so that's why we start. If let's say you have you have the long like this. Okay, you start with the longest first. Okay, to avoid the crisis. All right. Boleh? Okay. Now, what I want to do next, okay, is I would like to check on the religion. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now, if you see religion, there is no overlap in the words, Islam, Christian, okay? So let's check. The first one is, you do the same.
Doctor,
Yes,
if also age, we need to code also, 35 to 20.
correct.
Oh, okay, thank you, Doctor.
Correct. Basically, you need to code everything. Okay, I just keep 1 or 2 so that we can proceed with our training. Okay, so basically we need to code everything. And if you have your current study, it will be good for you to do this for your current study. Don't use my data, use your data. Okay, now we need to code age. Okay, since that the age, she did it wrong here. So I don't want to edit this one. So let's go to religion. Now, Islam. Okay, what you can do is that you can copy here because you are so busy to type. So you copy first. Islam is Control H again. Islam is 1, right? Okay, now click 1. Replace all. Semua ke? Lah, semua Islam. Okay, we have Buddha here. Buddha is what number Buddha?
3.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Buddha. This is based on Kelantan, so we have a lot of Buddhists, I think. Yeah, a lot of Buddhists. 4. Okay, Buddha is 4. Replace all. Okay, 1 replacement. And then we have what else? Hindu. Okay, so how to do without checking one? Say that you have like 500 data, and you have to scroll down. Ya Allah, scroll down. Don't do. Nampak tak here? Search for the column sort and filter. Okay, and then click the column filter. When you click the column filter, okay, you will see all the Hindu. Okay, so you select all here, but all you can do is that you say, I want to see Christian, how many? So you can check Christian. Okay, where is it? It is respondent number 27, respondent number 37, 45, this. So when you do filter, you see here, dia nampak macam ni sikit. Nampak macam filter. You can see the filter here. So if let's say you don't like it, you can clear filter, no problem. But if let's say you want to see it, so you can see it here. Boleh? Hindu is number 3, I think 3 ke 4, 3 kan? Okay. Hindu is
Excuse
3.
me, Dr. Hasnah.
Yes.
Could you repeat again regarding the filter? Saya tak get lah tadi.
Okay. All right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. Previously, I already sent to you the instrument, and then we have Excel, and then we have the survey from SPSS, and some of you cannot access SPSS, and I send it in the Zoom chat. I hope that you still have it. Okay, if you cannot have it, you just tell me, then I will send it again. Boleh? So today, where we stopped last time? Okay, last time we changed from the gender, okay, the gender to male and female to 1 and 2. I remember 1 is female and 2 is male for this study. And then now we have religion. Okay, we have religion 1 and 2. We have 1 and 2 only. And then religion we have 1, 4. I told you that the key to replace is, please replace the longest name first. Okay, please replace the longest name first. Okay, now let's check the filter here. I hope that you can do the filter. Okay, now let me make it bigger. Okay, so how to do the shortcut? You see the here is select all. So you just go there and then go to Christian only. Okay, go to Christian only. Sometimes you don't want to type. Okay, what you do is you just highlight here. Okay, Control C. Okay, Control C. And then what you do is Control H. Remember this? Find what? Christian. I forgot. What is a Christian? Okay, find what? Now we find Christian. 1, 2. Christian is number 2. Okay, replace with 2. And then replace all. Okay, so there are 5 replacements. And then the last one is Hindu. Okay, since that I don't want to copy, what I do is I just go up here, I copy, and then I search for Hindu. Okay, Hindu is, what is the number of Hindu? Hindu is number 3. Okay, Hindu is number 3. So what I do is I replace number 3. Okay, let me ask you, can you do this? Anyone have tried? The secret, okay, thank you, Brother Izzuddin. Thank you, Brother Izzuddin. The secret is you need to have a mouse as well as a keyboard, because it's easy for you to cut and paste freely. Okay, if not, if you use Excel and SPSS, if you do not have keyboard, you might strain your apa bagi ni? Pergelangan tangan ni. Okay, so it is dangerous for us because it is what we call secretary syndrome. Very, very dangerous. So try to have the external keyboard in order to do this. Now, okay, we just select all. So it's go back to normal. But the key point that I would like to teach you is here. Banyak kan? So do we need to do it? Like one by one? No. Okay, this is the easiest part. Okay, so where we have strongly agree and slightly agree. So this is what we have. Okay, so how we are going to do this? It's very, very easy. Remember, I told you the first thing is to copy the longest one. It's either strongly agree or strongly disagree. So I already copied strongly agree here. Okay, here, you know, in replace, in search and replace, okay, you need to have the exact wording. if you miss the space or wording, okay, the computer, the Excel cannot find for you. Let me check does not work. Muhammad Habibullah. Doctor,
Rasanya
how can I help you?
bukan. Tu dia cakap pasal I attend tu. Dia bukan cakap pasal ni. Something else.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so what you do is you copy strongly agree. Okay, since that there are a lot of strongly agree, what you do is you just select the cell. How you do that? Remember that you have this. Okay, now can you see the arrow here, the big arrow here? Okay, you click at H. Okay, since that this is the recorded, so I think that you can go through again. Okay, place your key, look at your keyboards. Okay, press button shift and then arrow to the left, to the right. Okay, you just go to the right. Semua, all. Okay, you press all the cell that go to the right. Okay, Control H. Okay, Control H. So what we want to find, we would like to find strongly agree. Normally, strongly agree is 5. Okay, strongly agree is 5. So what you do is you replace all. So what is the number? Close. Okay. 1024 placement. Strongly agree. Okay. It's very easy because why? Because you can do it just one go. Okay, you can do it just one go. You can do this in the hard copy. Okay. Now let's go to slightly agree. Okay, same. You go all slightly agree is number 3. Okay, so I go and replace slightly agree and is number 3 and replace all. Okay, so let's check what we have here. Strongly disagree, right? Okay, now strongly disagree. See, I didn't do agree first. Strongly disagree. Okay, strongly disagree is number 1. Okay, so I check strongly disagree. Okay, number 1. And then I replace all. Okay, 1, 3, 5 placement. What else? I have disagree first. Disagree. Okay. If you didn't choose, if you don't do the selection, you have to do it one by one. Okay. So I did this because disagree and agree, which one is longer? So it is disagree is longer. Disagree is number 1, 2, number 2. Okay. Disagree is number 2. Okay. Replace all. And then the rest is agree. Okay. Agree. So what we do is we can replace with agree. Okay, use the shift and arrow key. Okay, agree is number 1, 2, 3, number 4. Okay, number 4. Okay, replace all. Yes. So meaning that in like 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, you are able to replace everything. And after this, what we are going to do is we are going to just copy and paste in SPSS. Okay. Now, my question, do you have any problem here? Okay. Do you have any problem? Did anyone try? Try tak?
Tahu lah kan?
Try. You know?
Try tak sempat follow.
Dah try satu.
Try.
Try tak?
Try.
So
cakap excellent. Excellent. Gitu.
Masya Allah. Dia kata apa lagi kat sini? Let me check the comment here. Try, excellent. Masya Allah. Okay. Thank you very much. You know, it looks so easy, but if you didn't try, you might forget about it. So it is Control C for copy, and then you need to press Control H for replace and find. You can go to Control F, find, but find alone, we don't want to find. We want to
Replace.
find and replace. So it becomes Control H. Okay, you can go to a long way. Contoh, for example, insert, copy and paste here. You can do that one by one, but I forgot the long way. I just remember the shortcut. Okay. So now we have finished numbering. Okay, if you can see here, it is same as SPSS. It is same as SPSS. So today what we are going to do is, I am going to transfer this column, okay, this column, the column that we did, okay, this column, and then all the column here in SPSS. Okay, so do not just replace like that. Remember the rules of numbers. Okay, if the numbers go to the right here, because this 1, 2, 3 is Arabic number. Okay, so if the number go to the right, because Arabic start from right to left, it is a number. If the number, suddenly you see suddenly number 5 value is, say that suddenly it go to the left. It go to the left. This is not number. Okay, SPSS cannot read this. Okay, when you do a direct transfer from Excel without doing the coding here to SPSS, is all become value, not a number. Because why? All the numbers go to the left. Remember, number is Arabic number. Arabic numbers start from the right. So if on the left, you need to change everything to the number. Okay, so we change everything. That's the rule. Tengok, single is ABC alphabet starting from the left. That's all. Okay, so we need to go to SPSS. So I'm going to transfer the number here, the religion here, and then the section here. Okay, how many sections that we have? Let's check our okay, we have section B. Okay, pattern, section B, yes, section B, semua section B. I remember one participant asked me, what if they use a checkbox? Okay, what is checkbox in Google? This is where you can only choose one, meaning that you need to choose either strongly disagree, slightly agree, or strongly agree. But in checkbox, okay, if you see the Google form, it becomes square. In square box, you can choose more than one. Okay, one of the participants asked me last time, what if that you have the checkbox? Okay, if you are here today, inshallah, I'll teach you, and I hope that you can share your file with me, so that I can straight do the editing from your file. But now, okay, let's check. We have section B, okay, pattern of using TikTok, and then we have section C, and then how many sections that we have? We have section D. Okay, boleh ya? Ada E lagi, DE. Okay, I think that's the last section. F ada lagi. Oh, banyak budak ni. Okay, we have a lot of section, but I'm not going to transfer all. I just want to transfer a few, and I want you to do all the transfer yourself. Inshallah. Okay, let's check the SPSS. If you are very familiar with SPSS manual, okay, it will be very good. Because why? Because previously you just key in using your manually, but now you can finish like 3 days work. Key in the data. Now let's go to the data view, and variable view. Yeah. So now we would like to have 3 things here, right? Number. Okay, we don't do anything to number. Okay, because number is the original number that we do the counting before we start the class. Okay, number 1 is we have the religion. Okay, so this is religion. Okay, religion. And then decimal, so we put here is religion. Okay, so the label. Let's go to label, and then I'm going to refresh the master coding again. So the values. Let's check our hard copy of our instrument. Okay, so number 1 is Islam, right? 1 Islam. Okay, and then number 2 is Christian. Okay, number 2 is Christian. Okay, at number 3 is Hindu ke Buddha? Lupa. Okay, Hindu. Number 3 is Hindu. Okay. Number 4 is, so it's easier for you to have both hard copy and soft copy. Okay. And for your information, nobody answer others. Okay. Nobody answer others. Example, how do I know? Let's go back to our Excel. Religion. There's only 4. If let's say they have another religion here, for example, they put the Mormon ke, what Jewish ke, so there'll be another cell here. But now, since we already only have 4 religion, so we don't have to put others here in SPSS. Okay, in SPSS. Of course, the measure. Okay, the measure, of course, it is nominal. Okay, not ordinal. Okay, so the measure is nominal, not ordinal. Let's check the second one that we would like to transfer. Religion, faculty, no. Okay, now let's look at the section. How many questions we have? Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 question for section B. Okay, now let's go to section B. I'm going to do section B only, yeah? For now. Section B. Okay, section B1. Okay, so what is the question again? Section B1. Okay. Okay. So the question is label. The question is here. Okay, section B. Okay, section B. Okay, so what is the label here again? Agreement, right? Okay, let's do it ourselves. Number 1 is totally disagree.
Bukan strongly disagree ke? Tak boleh.
Strongly. Boleh. Silap. Lupa. Thank you very much. Strongly disagree. Okay. Number 2, disagree. Right. Number 3, slightly disagree. Number 4, Number 3, slightly agree. Okay, change. Okay, change. Number 4, okay, agree. And number 5, strongly agree. Betul? Okay, I hope that this is correct. Okay, now we have 5. Okay, so now let's check the section. Okay, let's check the section here. Okay, I am satisfied with TikTok. Section B, still section B. Okay, and then I get the information using TikTok. So you don't have to copy one by one. Okay, wait. Let us letter here. And then still I get good influence when using TikTok. Okay, that's still section B. And then I'm using TikTok for my business. Okay, still again. Okay, should see that. Okay, I think that TikTok is easy to use. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to replace. Okay, question 2, section B. Okay, number 3. Okay, and then number 4, and then number 5, and then number 6. Okay, boleh? You can do, because this is very easy for you here. So since that it is 1 to 5, it become ordinal. Okay, it become ordinal. Okay, it become all ordinal. And then since that it is the same scale, so what you need to do is come to here, values, Control C, and then go to Control V. Okay, Control C and Control V. First, you copy Control C here, and then go down Control V. Boleh? Okay, can you do that? I hope that you can do that. Let me see the chat here. If there is any issue, for example, one construct using strongly disagree, expect the same construct scale, so it's if there are any issues, if, for example, for one construct, 3 questions using strongly, no, there's no issues. It depends on your instrument. Dr. Badrul, it depends on your instrument. Okay, there's no issue because everything is depends on you. The issues will be your measure. Yeah, if, for example, it is you put scale here, it will affect in your regression letter. In your regression as well as the correlation letter. Dia punya intensity. I didn't try yet, but I don't want to try. Okay, so just put ordinal here. The measure will give the effect later when you do the analysis. And why we are doing this step by step? Because we want to try to avoid any error as possible when transferring the data. Because once SPSS is wrong, okay, it is quite difficult to search which part is the wrong one. Okay, now the easiest part of all. Okay, so what we need to do, we have number, we have legend, right? So what you need to do is only copy and paste. Okay, how to do fast copy and paste? Okay, now place your cursor here. Okay, look at your keyboard. Look at your keyboard. You can see the apa panggil keyboard END, end. END. Ada tak? In your keyboard here. Okay, dia ada satu, there is one button, the name of the button is end. END. Okay, you click shift. Okay, shift is on right. And then do not press shift, press N, END, and then go down. It will go to the end. So you don't have to scroll down. Scroll up, scroll down. Eh? You know, if let's say you have the 105 data, is okay to scroll down. Okay, but if you have like 600 data, you want to copy and paste. Ya Allah, gerak your mouse. Okay, let me sit, proper sit. So how to do the shortcut instead of going grab down, up. So you place your cursor to the first one. Okay, click shift. Okay, click END. The button here on your right, somewhere here in your keyboard. I think if let's say you use the laptop, this on the top. Okay, click N. Only one click, N. Only one click. Okay, and then press arrow down. You have the arrow down that sometimes we don't use. Press arrow down. So it will go to the bottom immediately. Okay, it will go to the bottom immediately. So what you do when you choose everything, you just Control C. Can you see here? With Control C, it will be copy lah. Okay, and then you go to numbers. Okay, you just do Control V. This one, easiest one. You can do it in 30 minutes only. Top 30 minutes. Copy and paste only. And then go to gender. Okay, gender. Kita ada gender tak kat sini? Oh, we don't have gender. Okay, religion. Okay, let's try to insert one variable. Insert variable. Okay, gender here. Okay, gender. So this one, gender is, one is female. Because this study is about the female pronoun. Number 2 is male. Okay, add. Okay, now it is nominal. Okay, so gender first, yeah. Gender. Okay, what you can do is that you go to the first one, click on your left, click shift, press it, do not let it go. One button of end. Okay, END, and then arrow down. Okay, so copy, and paste. Ya Allah, senangnya, Masya Allah. Ya Allah, so easy, Masya Allah. So same, shift, do not let go. Okay, go to the end, and then go to the arrow down, and then copy. Tiba-tiba tak nak Okay, go to. Okay, why it is important to know? Because it's here. Okay, it's here. Look at the section B. You want to control everything. Okay, now, imagine that you do all the coding from section B until section F. Okay, you already do coding here in SPSS. Okay, in SPSS, here, you do all the coding until section F. Okay, so what you want to do, what you need to do, you just go to section, okay, to the section. Tengok section apa tadi? Okay, so let's check section B. Okay, banyak section B ni. Sekejap, let me check. Okay, now, this is section B. Okay, this is section B, the one that we do the coding. So, what you can do is that, okay, we don't want to go to the end. We go down one by one. Okay, remember, look at here, 1, okay? Be very careful here. Okay, and then click. Do not let go of your shift. Okay, and click and go down. It will copy everything, and then just do like this. In 30 minutes, you can finish the data of more than 500 or 600 data. Okay, copy and paste in SPSS. Okay, it is as easy as this. It's just that maybe some of us will feel it is very difficult because we never do this before. Okay, but actually it is easier if, let's say, we make a lot of practice. Okay, so anyone try? Have tried? Ada orang try tak?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have any problems?
Excuse me, Dr. Hasnah, saya cuba tapi kenapa tak mau kiranya macam dia tak nak highlight. Kiranya saya tekan control, bila saya klik end, dia punya cursor tu pergi apa at the end of the cell. Maksudnya dia tak highlight pun.
Bukan. Control N memang pergi kelas. You can tekan shift.
Oh, shift. Shift lepas tu end.
Okay. Shift tu jangan, okay, let's try again. You go to the first column here. Okay, yang I control dia pergi last. Macam when I want to, just now I'm here, right? When just now I'm here. Say that my cursor is down here. I would like to go to A1. So what I do is control home. So I go to the first. Okay, remember your cursor in Excel. If let's say you are somewhere like column 3000, so takkan kita buat drag kan? No, no drag. So we want to do it fast. So what we do, we press, okay, let's say I'm here. We press control, do not let go of your control, and then you click home. You go to the home.
Okay.
That's a control. Control is moving. Now,
okay.
I would like you to click shift, not control.
Okay.
Do not let go of your shift, and then please press once, end, END. Okay.
Nothing happened.
Wait. Not yet. Press one end, and then can you see your arrow? Your arrow down.
Arrow down.
Let me check.
Lambang
Ada.
arrow ke bawah macam huruf V, kan? Lambang arrow ke bawah. Depends on your laptop.
Bukan keyboard image. Okay, let me check. Let me check the keyboard image. No.
Images.
Images, yeah. They want to sell everything. This is the one that okay. Yang ni kan, yang ni lah. Nampak terang sikit. Tak nampak terang ni. I want to find the one. Okay, got it. Sekejap This is the arrow.
Oh,
Can you see it?
kena
Ada
push arrow down juga maksudnya at the same
Yes.
time.
Yes,
Okay.
if let's say you would like to choose from left to right, you go to arrow right. But now you would like to choose from here, from up to down. Okay, what you do is you press shift and then do not let go of your shift, your left hand, your right hand, you go to end. Only one time end. Okay, and then you press arrow down. Okay.
Okay, dah faham dah doktor.
Try buat. Can you
Dah
try?
cuba dah. Okay,
Jadi.
Alhamdulillah. Jadi. Thank you so much.
Alhamdulillah. Ya Allah, boleh sujud syukur jadi. Ya, happy ya.
Okay, thank you.
Where's our Zoom? Okay. Okay, so anyone have tried? So do you think that it is easy or difficult? Ya Allah, easy nya. You don't have to hire the students assistant anymore to do the coding for you. Because you are the master of SPSS, you just don't know how to copy and paste. You know, if you hire the student, it will cost you like 400 or 500. Yeah, because I used to do this job before with my lecturers, with my Dr. Rohaiza, Prof. Oda. Okay, I used to do this, and it's not difficult. It's easy actually. Okay, so one more question. What about the doctor that have the checkbox? Do we have arrow down? Doctor, you mentioned arrow down. Yes. I'm very sorry, Akmal. Thank you very much. Shift, control down, arrow. No. Okay, yes. You can use there are a lot of the keywords here. Okay. Now, may I know those who do the checkbox in their Google form, ada tak checkbox where you can choose more than one? If you can choose more than one, it's quite complicated, but it's still easy. Where you need to add a lot of boxes, and then you need to do 1010. Do we have that doctor today? The one that do checkbox? No.
I think they are using your sample, Dr. Hasnah.
Yes. So I know that you're using the sample, but you know, when you do your sample, where you can choose more than one, do you have any study that have that now? Ada tak siapa-siapa? Anyone have that?
Anyone ada buat survey that the response is more than one kan?
Yes, the response can choose more than one. For example, I like to watch TV. I have a social media. I have Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, something like that. So do you have that study? If you have that study, let's share with us now. Basically, we have finished the main objective of the study.
Sekarang ni nak terus analisis lah kiranya ya.
We have finished the previous part, and then we have finished the previous part is we download and everything, right? Remember, I hope that Dr. Farida, you copy and then you can combine. Can you do that? The last, because I think
the previous video. Okay, boleh? Kita cuba tengok nanti.
That one is around almost 1 hour. And today is like 30 minutes. We finish 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, you just amend. Boleh?
Boleh.
Okay, boleh.
Kalau ada masa kita boleh. Sekarang ni Dr. Hasnah nak buat analisis guna SPSS ke macam mana?
Sebab I'm not sure I can do that, but I'm not sure whether I'm afraid that my participant will be boring. Because
Rasanya,
previously, we already did SPSS.
but this
Today,
tapi I'm sure it's not the same participants from the first session, Dr. Hasnah. So ada yang macam interested ni.
Okay, boleh. Okay, now let me share with you the SPSS file that that done by my student. Okay, kejap let me share with you. Okay, this survey, actual data. Do you have this data? Can I send it here? I can send it here, right?
Boleh?
Okay. Okay, can you please download that SPSS?
Belum sampai lagi, kejap.
Yeah.
Dah share dekat chat ya?
Dah share dekat chat. This one is actual data, meaning that this is the completed SPSS.
Okay.
I'm not going to save this one because this one is for our our exercise only.
Ya. Yang copy from Excel to SPSS kiranya dah settle lah kan?
Dah settle. We have copied from Google Form. We learned about the Google Form, Excel, and now SPSS. SPSS is simplest one because you already do a lot of groundwork before.
Tak masuk-masuk lagi kan Dr. Hasnah? Betul ke dah share? Tak masuk-masuk lagi.
Oh, sorry, I sent to Badrul only. I'm sorry, I sent to everyone. So funny. Okay, Dr. Badrul, I'm very sorry. It's not that I have a favoritism, but your chat is with me, so I just send it like that. Okay, all right. Okay, I think you should be able to get it now.
Yes, dah masuk dah.
Alhamdulillah. Sekejap let me delete the unnecessary. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is my student's work. Okay, so apalah. I just you can please change. Okay, go to the variable view. This is your go to the variable view. This is a master coding. Okay, since that this is a student's work, so you will expect that they'll make mistake. Okay, gender is nominal, age is ordinal. Okay, religion is nominal, race is nominal. Semua dibantai ordinal student marital status is nominal. Suka hati je dia faculty nominal. Okay, now Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, they have section here, section B. Okay, when we want to do the analysis, remember that we will do two things. Okay, you need to write down somewhere. We have descriptive and inferential. Okay, what is descriptive? Descriptive is to describe only. For example, you check the percentage. Okay, the percentage. The apa lagi? Frequency. Okay, percentage, frequency, mean. Okay, median. What else? Mean, median, mode. So all of the percentage only where you can do it in Excel. Okay, you can punch your calculator. But when inferential, you would like to find a cause and effect relationship. You would like to find whether they use it or not. Okay, cause and effect. For example, correlation, a relationship between dependent variable and independent variable, or regression. You can do a lot of things in inferential. Okay, so normally when you do the research for the final year project, normally the lecturers will stop at descriptive analysis. You just do the graph, the frequency. Okay, 10% people like it, 20% people don't like it. That's all. But when you do the mini project paper, we'll go a little bit of inferential. For example, you do a one sample t-test as well as correlation. But when you do master, normally the lecturers will require you to do until regression. Okay, for example, start with descriptive, and then you do the pattern level, and then you do the correlation and regression when you do the master. Okay, it's a lot. Maybe some people say, it's so simple. No, it's not simple. But when you do PhD, maybe your lecturer will ask you to do until PLS. PLS is either AMOS or AMOS SEM or PLS SEM. So that one I'm not good lah. That one I just stop at SPSS. Okay, so why I'm saying this descriptive small kan? Because when you do SPSS, you need to start from lower to higher. You cannot jump. Okay, I am very smart. I would like to do correlation straight away. You cannot do that. Okay, you need to do from the lower until to the higher level of the analysis. That's why we need to start from descriptive. Okay, now let's check. This is, can you see here? Okay, ada box ni, nampak tak? Here is your history. What is history? Whatever that you run, it will be saved here. Meaning that if, let's say, you would like to run repeatedly, again and again and again, you don't have to go analyze. Okay, sorry. You don't have to go to analyze, transform. No, you just click here. It will store your previous record of your analysis. For example, I did what? I descriptive before. It's here. Okay, it's here. Understand? So here, let's go. It's quite easy, but actually it is easy to run, but difficult to make it beautiful box. Okay, normally many students, they just copy in words, but normally I will do in Excel because it's faster. And then some more, I am quite clumsy. Okay, when I copy the data, it's always wrong. I try to avoid the human error. Excel is we can use Excel in order to avoid the human error. When you key in the data, when there is a lot, you tend to make mistake. It's normal. Okay, now let's go to analyze. Okay, where is it? Okay, now you go. Now we would like to do the demographic. Okay, we have gender, age, religion, race, marital status, and faculty. So we would like to choose until A6. Okay, so what you do, go to analyze. Okay, go to descriptive statistic. You can do frequency. So let's go to frequency. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to click this gender. Okay, age, religion, race, marital status, and faculty. Okay, and then you click okay. Cantik dah. Okay, so beautiful. Okay, now what you need? What you only need? Okay, let me tell you what you need. You need the frequency and percentage, but you don't need valid percent and cumulative percentage. You don't need that. Okay, but sometimes my question was last time when I learned SPSS, why there are a lot of things here? SPSS will give you everything, even though something that you do not need. So what you need to do is you need to copy this into beautiful table. How to do that? Okay, let me show you a shortcut. Doctor, please record this one, yeah? Okay, so let's go to the fresh field. Okay, how to zoom? You just press control, and then your mouse go to up. It will zoom. Okay, zoom. Okay, go to up, control up. Now, remember in Excel, please Gmat, save your cell. Always go to the last one. Okay, now let's check. We would like to have the first one is gender. Okay, you place your cursor at gender, Control C. Okay, come here, Control V. Okay, so the next one, H, Control C, Control V. Just do Control only. Okay. Okay. Now, can you see it here? Is red, right? So what you need to do is you can drag. If you can see here, there is a space. You don't like it. This one has no space. Okay. How you do it? Select all. double click here. See? Let me redo it again. Okay. Oh, dia tak nak. Okay, let's do it after this. Okay. Now, H. Religion. Why it is so easy in Excel? Copy and paste. Religion. Okay. And then we have race. Copy and paste. See, 5. Kenapa tak keluar ni? Number 5. Malay, tak apalah. Buat dia silap ni. My student got something wrong here. Okay, it didn't have. I think it's number 4 here. It's okay. This is where you need to do the clean the data. And then marital status. Okay. And then they have this until 10. I don't know lah ni. Semua ada ni. Let me check. Let me check her coding for a while. Sekejap Alia. Faculty. Oh, 3 je dia ambil Oh, pandai dia. It's okay. It's okay. So we just want to what? We just want to check how to do it. Okay, now you already copy. Which one that you don't need? I told you, right? You don't need this one. You don't need this one, right? You just go to E, delete. And then you go to E again, delete again. Okay, easy. Now, how to do it nicely? What we need in demography is total. Okay, we need total, all the total that we need. Okay, all the total that we need total, and then we need gender here. But here is valid. Okay, so if you do it in Word document, you will type gender. So here, how to do that? Okay, now merge, because all of these are gender. So you come up here, nampak tak? You come up here, you click merge, and then put it gender. But you say, I want it to be in the middle. Okay, look at here. Look at the box here. Okay, in the middle. I want it to the left. Okay, to the left. Or to the middle. It's up to you. Okay, now let's check. Now H. And then you go and merge. Okay. And then religion. Okay. You go and merge. Religion. Okay. And then race. You go and merge. Yeah. Race. And then marital status. You go and merge. Yeah. Okay. Now we have finished. If you look at the screen, we have finished. So now what is our job? To delete. 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 This is where you get a good demographic characteristic. This one is items. I don't know. This one can be the items, details, right? So you want to add 1 to 3. Okay, semua boleh. You just go to the A and insert. Okay, 1 to 3 can put here. Okay, so normally the frequency will be in the middle. So you come here and then go here. Okay, got it? So normally it is Times New Roman. Okay, Times New Roman. And then normally it's 12. And then you want it black. You want it black. Okay, now. Okay. Frequency and percentage. Normally we do that. Okay. And so you bold this one. You bold. And then you go to the middle. You don't want the color, so don't put the color. This is the complete of the demographic characteristic. Am I right? Okay. So some of us type this one by one, which is time consuming and physically and mentally. So how you do that? In words. Okay, now listen. You just copy everything. You go down. you copy. Okay, Control C. Okay, go to Words document again. Okay, go to Words document. Okay, remember that you need to type your report, am I right? Okay, go to V. Go to V. Is it nice? Not nice. Okay, just click here. Okay, right click is auto fit window. Finish your demographic characteristic. Boleh? You see, I don't want this line. I don't want this line. So don't do the line. Yeah. You just can play around with Excel. You see, I don't want the line. Okay, don't do the line then. Okay, don't do the line. No problem. Tak ada line. Tapi masih ada line. Try ya. Let me try to copy again. Where I didn't put the line. Ada tak lagi line? Okay, because normally when you do the reporting, they don't want the line. APA style kan? Sorry. See, tak ada line. Auto fit window. Understand? Or you want to do this one, they have a small line there, the small line. Or you want to do this line. If you want to play with the line, it's here. Okay, bottom and up. Boleh? Okay, let me ask. Has anyone tried? Ada tak? Try before? Okay, Assalamualaikum Dr. Former GSA, your house, your family. Waalaikumsalam, Dr. Hairul. Dr. Azlan. Alhamdulillah. Very happy to see familiar faces. Okay, yes. So this is the line. So what you can do today is you can play around with the line and please try to avoid doing manual. If you do manual, the probability to do the human error is very high. Okay. I think we have participants that actually on the microphone. Okay. Dr. Farahida, can you please check? Believe, okay, insyaAllah.
Ya Allah, kejap ya. Dah unmute dah. Sorry.
Sorry, it's okay. Okay, now we have finished the frequency for the demographic characteristic. Okay, this is for the demographic characteristic here. Okay, so it is just like copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Okay, number one. Number two, when we want to do the analysis, number two, we need to do the reliability. Okay, reliability, right? Reliability. So how to do the reliability? Some of us will do line by line. Some of us will do the mean value. Okay, let me check. Let me tell you why. Let me check this one. Okay, now let's check section B here. Section B have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. Okay, section B have 6 questions. We would like to see whether this question is reliable or not, and then we like to see the overall reliability. Okay, overall reliability. So let's check the reliability first. Yeah. Let's check the reliability. I don't know where is it. I forgot now. Mana kat mana reliability ya? Wait. Let me check. Where you do a lot, so the compare means. Kat mana reliability ya? Can anyone help? Wait. Where you don't do. Let me open my kitab first. Wait.
League skill, Dr. Hasnah.
Okay. Okay, wait. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Can you? Yes, Alhamdulillah. Sekejap since that I didn't prepare for I always refer to my kitab actually for liability and everything. Where is it? Sekejap,
Click skill, Dr. Hasnah.
Skill, yang mana?
Analyze skill.
Yeah, skill is here. Ya Allah, thank you very much for telling me. So I really forgot about this, because I always use here. It's already here, reliability and everything. Okay, now analyze skill. Okay, now we would like, why we need to do the reliability? We want to check whether our construct is understood by the respondent. If let's say we cannot short sendiri, we cannot think that our construct is the best construct, because sometimes our question is quite tricky for the respondent. So we need to do a reliability analysis. So now, how to do it? What you can do is that now, I remember we have 6 questions, right? You can click shift shortcut, because 6 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, go to the items here. Okay, so I put here as pattern of TikTok and make sure it is a alpha. Okay, you don't have to change it, alpha value from the alpha internal reliability. So you just click. You can see here, okay, the Chromba alpha is 0.839. Items is 5. Okay, so it is reliable. Reliable is normally the cut over value is 0.7. So this one is 0.839. Okay, so it means that the items is reliable. Baca tengok ketak ni. I nak pergi mana ni? Okay, meaning that the item is reliable. Okay, this is the first Chromba alpha. Okay, so I put here as pattern. Here. Boleh? Okay, now let's check. Let's check the another question. Okay, section C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also 6 questions. Okay, let's check again. Now I need to go to liability analysis. Okay, I come here, Control A, select all, go back here. And then what I do here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because the student didn't put ABC. So the second one, section C. I put here as section C. Okay, so you can see the section C here. Reliability 8.879, also reliable. Let me tell you why the name here is very important. Because when you start doing the survey, the research, okay, you still have high motivation to do it. But after some times, okay, you need to repeat it again and again and again. And then you might get sick of seeing the same data. Okay, you might get sick of doing the same data. So that's why you need to have this skill, section C. Do it nicely. Do it nicely. So let's check what is section C. Yeah, user satisfaction. So I want to change this to satisfaction. Okay, I can edit here. Satisfaction. Okay, I hope that you also can do the same. Okay, go to reliability under 6. Another 6. Lepas satisfaction, socializing. Okay, reliability test. Why is very important? Because you can just do like that. Socializing, I believe only 6 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ke? Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 also. Okay, socializing. Section D. Okay, socializing. Okay, yeah, section D. Still reliable. Okay, reliability test, go. Why is very important? Let me share with you, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Section D, section E. E. And okay. And still reliable? Yes. And section, the last section, F. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, okay. Yeah. F. Okay, now. How to do this? How to process this? Okay. Now you have to know this pattern, dissatisfaction. So what you need to do now is you need to copy it in Excel again. Okay. Copy it in Excel again in order to do the arrangement. Okay, what do you need? Okay, what do you need? Sorry. What do you need this one? Reliability statistic. You need this reliability statistic. Sekejap, Okay. See, you need a comma alpha and number of items. You need this one. Okay. So, what is this? This is a pattern. Okay. Be very careful. And then you need to do this one, section C. And then this one is satisfaction. Oh, sorry. Because I don't want to do to the end, I just go to the left. Okay. See, this one is section C. All right. And then I go to section D. Right. Section D. Okay. And then section E. Copy paste only. Copy paste only. Section E. Okay. And then section F. Okay. Apa boleh buat? I hope that you can try section F. Now, what do we need? What do we need? We need the name of comma alpha. Okay. But we need number of items. And then we don't need everything here. Okay. So what I need to do is we need to delete. How I do that? I just drag and I hit control. Okay. Now, we just need this. So this one, section, all the section D, okay. So all the section, just as usual, 12, okay, as usual, times New Roman, and then, okay, times New Roman, and then we copy this in the Words document.
Excuse me, Dr. Hasnah.
Yes.
If I may ask, what does it mean? From but alpha for pattern?
Actually, pattern is one of the section for my students study. Okay, comma alpha meaning that it shows that the question for the pattern or for section D or for section C or for this all the section is reliable, meaning that we can proceed with the actual study. If you can see, the cut over is 0.7. If, let's say, the reliability is less than 0.7, okay, it means that your question need to be relooked. Number one is because the respondent might not answer your question. Okay, they do not understand what you ask. Okay, because when we create the question, the items, sometimes we just think about our own thoughts, but we forgot to think about our respondent thoughts. So they do not understand, so they just answer whatever they want. It gives the low reliability. That's number one. And number two is that there's a number of respondents. For example, say that one of the item is 0.65. It's lower than the cut over 0.7 reliability. So what does it mean? Maybe because this is a quantitative study, maybe the number of your respondent is too low. If you look at the study of my students, okay, the respondents is 105. Okay, 105. It means that, okay, normally in the quantitative you need more than 200 or 300. but they only have 100. So the next justification is that you might want to say that because the number of the respondent is low, okay, it gives the reliability value is also low. Okay, what you need to do, this in the research anomaly. So what you do is that you collect more respondents in order to check whether it becomes reliable or not.
So for value less than 0.7, it is not valid for publication lah macam tu ya.
Dia tak boleh buat analisis pun sebenarnya.
Oh, tak boleh nak buat. I see.
Sebab benda yang tak reliable, kita tak nak proceed.
Okay. So for reliable statistics, for each section tu ada macam minimum number of items tak? Minimum number of questions tak?
Ada. Okay, now dia ada rules of thumb. Say that just now. Okay, let me check. Ada. Thank you very much for asking that question. Okay, sometimes, okay, look at the survey. Look at the survey. We have 6 questions here, right? Let's go to the better last now. Di atas sekali. Okay. Okay, this is the pattern. We have 6 questions. The minimum number, you look at strongly disagree, look at disagree, strongly agree, agree and strongly agree. There are 5 skills, am I right? If you have 5 skills, you should have at least 6 questions. The rule of thumb. If let's say you have 5 skills, you should at least have 5 questions for 5 items for that section. Okay, rule of thumb. If you have like 7 skills, 7 skills, you need to have at least 8 items. Have one more. Boleh tak tu? If let's say you have 10 skills, you need to have minimum 11 questions. Minimum. Okay, what is the danger of having minimal question? For example, okay, you know that your item is not reliable. So what you do? You delete some of the item. Because say that question 1, everybody like answer like it's not reliable. Because once it's not reliable, you check per item one by one. Okay, which item that contribute to the not reliable. Remember, when we do the reliability test, we take the average. Remember, we put like the whole items to check the reliability test, right? The whole items. So we check the the average. So now we would like to check which one is not reliable. Okay, let me check my SPSS again. Okay, go to reliability, go to statistic. Okay, now I go to items scale. I click here. Just now, I didn't click anything, right? Just now I didn't click anything, right? Now I go to statistic. I click here. Okay, scale. And then I click continue. I click continue again. Okay. Ada nampak tak? Tak ada lagi. Dia ada mean and duration. Wait ya. Let me check again. Liability. Okay. Normally it will give everything. Scale if item deleted. Okay. Yeah. You just click everything. Corrected items. Okay. Now, here. You check here. Okay. So meaning that if let's say the item is very bad, okay, it will give the non-reliability here. From alpha if item deleted. Once you delete the macam rosak lah, benda yang rosak kan. Once you take it out, the value of the reliability will improve. Because why you need to check one by one pula. So because why in quantitative study, you must make sure that before you proceed to the next level, that the item is reliable or not. If you are doing the thesis, you need to check before liability whether the item is normal or not. Normality, the bell-shaped one. Check the bell-shape first, and then check the liability, and then you can proceed with the analysis. Don't go jump to the analysis. Okay?
So the reliability test should be done after pilot study?
Reliability test should be done after the pilot study, one time, okay, and then the actual study, second time. because during the pilot study, you only choose 30 respondents, right? 30 respondents. So when you do the first round of reliability test, you can see the items that have a problem, item with a low combat alpha. So you say it's up to you whether you would like to delete it or you would like to remain. It depends on your justification. Okay, many of you will just remain because you would like to see during the actual study whether the reliability will increase. Okay, number one. Number two is during the actual study. So you can make a comparison. This is the reliability for the pilot study and this is the reliability for the actual study. You need to do both stage. Boleh?
Boleh. And then
For
and
the
just now you mentioned about apa tu distribution normally
Yes,
distributed semua tu kan. So if the data is not normally distributed, it can still go for analysis, right? Yes,
you can. You can do analysis, but not the one that I teach you. Okay, there are a lot of other analysis that can replace the normal if let's say your data is not normal. That one I didn't cover for this class. Because I didn't
Non-parametric test betul lah.
Yes, non-parametric test. Yeah, so it's okay for your data is not normal, but you need to go for the non-parametric lah. Okay.
Dr. Hasnah,
Yes.
apa soalan ni macam tak berapa cerdik sikit tapi still nak confirm kan. Sebab saya macam kalau saya tak pernah buat yang macam this kind of study, macam full survey lah. KAP pernah lah. But anyway, selalunya saya punya, kalau macam ada questionnaire, dia to collect macam scientific, apa orang kata to collect data from experiment kan. Tapi ada still macam part for questionnaire juga. Tapi dia mostly macam demographic lah. Kita tanya macam contohnya, apa orang kata CGPA value, benda-benda macam tu. So those kind of questions maksudnya perlu ke macam Chromback Alpha punya value ni?
Tak perlu.
Tak perlu
Tak perlu. Chromback Alpha value bila you nak buat relationship. Yang you tanya pasal CGPA tu we call it descriptive.
Okay.
Alpha value is needed when you would like to do the inferential.
I see.
You nak buat macam relationship dengan independent variable, dependent variable. So before you go to that relationship, you need to be reliable first. Maksudnya your question is right first.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Welcome.
Dr. Hasnah,
Yes.
may I ask, correct me if I'm wrong, you did mention that the what you call to have the real reliability, we need to have at least minimum 200 respondents. As far as I know, from my study in statistics, it's not that amount. The minimum I was told is 30. Correct me wrong.
Yes, correct. Okay, 30 minimum number for the pilot study is 30. Okay, since that we are doing the SPSS, how to find a correct number of respondents? You need to know your population.
Okay.
From the big population, and then you can count. You need to count what is your study, whether you use a random sampling, whether you use a stratified random sampling, depends on your sampling method. You need to do the calculation. When I say like 200 or 250 or 300, it's normally that we do, okay, after we calculate it. Okay, how to find the correct number? Okay, you can choose, if you are familiar with the Yamani Israel table. You remember, if you let's say you are familiar with Yamani Israel too, you can check the table, how many population that you have and how many that you need to collect the data. But I would like to show you the simplest one, okay, that we use, that most of the students use nowadays. Okay, we call it Rausoff calculator.
Rausoff.
Okay? Yes. Let me share with you the calculator. Okay, now let me share with you in the Zoom, yeah. Wait. Okay. Send to everyone. Dr. Hairul again, bye-bye. Hi. Okay, now, Rausoff calculator. You look at the Rausoff, yeah? Okay, now, Their margin error 5% is normal. Do not change that. Confidence level 95. Okay, what is your population? Okay, your population previously when I did my study, my population is 100 and around 100 5,000, say like that. Okay. Recommended sample size 309. It will calculate for you. Okay. So when you say that you want to choose any sample size, you need to know the population first. Like if census is different, because census you go to the whole country and you do the collection, right? It's different. But say that you would like to know about the IUM, Gombak, student population. Before you do the sampling, you need to know how many students at Gombak campus. Okay, say that the student is 21,000. Okay, so you need to collect 378 sample in order to represent the whole population. Even Yamani and Israel table, okay, the name is very what Israel, kan? But the author name is Yamani. What the year was 70 something. Okay, the most you need to collect is around 400 only. I mean that it is saturated. If you so Rausof said that if let's say you collect more, it's good, but sometimes it'll be waste of time. So this is the idea of the sample size that you need to collect. So we use the Rausof sample size calculator.
Okay, thanks.
The student also use this one, the PhD student as a master student. But okay, that is for the whole population. So sir, it depends on your sample. If let's say you use a stratified random sampling, is another calculation to how to collect the sample. Okay, am I answering your question?
Dr. Hasnah, sorry. Yang Rausof ni kalau untuk apa random sampling Random sampling.
No.
No?
No. Dia sama, random sampling or non-random sampling. Parametric.
Okay.
This is the number of the sample that you need to collect. That's all.
Okay. Tak ada kena-mena dengan sampling lah maksudnya. Okay,
So,
okay.
number of the sample. So if let's say 378, you might want to distribute survey for 400 or 450 because some of the will not answer your survey. Am I right? So that's what you need to do. You need to distribute the survey more than this number. So you need to get the minimum. More is okay, less is problem because when in a quantitative, okay, they will ask about the how many respondents numbers, right? More is okay, but say that you can collect only 350, so it is not represent the whole population.
What is the percentage, doctor? Kalau macam, I mean, 378, right? So what is the percentage to increase? Maksudnya tadi to overcome for those who probably not going to answer your questionnaire kan ataupun
that's a difficult question to ask to answer actually, because normally when we send 300 we only get 150. So we need to send more. That's why sometimes when we know our respondents, okay, we just it's not non-random lah, it's non-random. We do the survey questionnaire using Google form, so we just answer my question, so it's not random anymore. Random is not like that. Random is where everybody got a chance.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, doctor.
Okay. If we have time, I would like to go to the simple analysis. Okay, simple analysis. But before that, what we need to do is we need to compute the mean. Okay, why? Let me check. We'll tell you. Okay, now we would like to calculate the mean for section B, pattern of using TikTok. Okay, section B. I would like to know the whole mean here because remember, it's already reliable. Okay, it's already reliable. So now we would like to do what we want to do. We would like to compute variable. I would like to count the mean for this section. How many items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boleh? I pun dah forgot nak pergi ke compute variable kat mana. Okay. So compare means selalu je I lupa yang ni Okay. Ni nak pergi sini, compute variable ni. Okay, transform. Okay, now let's go to transform. Okay. Compute variable. Kita nak now our objective is to calculate the mean for every section. Why we need to calculate the mean? Because when we want to do the analysis, we don't take all the 6 items. We would like to take only 1 item. There is a mean item. Okay, mean value. So now what we want to do is we would like to calculate the mean value. Boleh? Okay, that's our objective for calculating the variable. Now, when you go to transform, okay, and then go to compute variables, okay, and then you go down, you click statistics. Okay, you click statistics. Once you click statistics, you'll find all the function here. Okay, click mean. Okay, and it gives you the definition of the mean, blah, blah, blah here, but click here, go up. Okay, click this arrow here. So, what is the mean from what? From this item. Okay, pattern. And then you click 2. Okay, don't ask me why is have to be capital. Actually, because I got it from my prof. So she teach me and I never do the otherwise because I don't want to have any crisis in the future. Now, remember that when you do the SPSS, the numbering is very important. If you don't do the numbering, so it'll be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, pattern. So what you need to do is mean section B. Okay, pattern. So you click OK. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, if you see here, compute mean blah, 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 blah here. Okay, so you check, nothing happened. Nothing happened. No, it is something happened here. Towards the end. Nampak tak? Mean section B. Okay, mean section B. Okay, now let's go again. Go to the history, compute variable. Okay, now you already have section B, right? So let's check section C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, tengok macam ni lah budak-budak ni. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this one I can express. Okay, C1. Okay, betul. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, section C. Okay, section C. Enter. Okay, so it has here to C6 satisfaction to execute. Satisfaction to satisfaction. Okay, boleh? Okay, so do it again. Please try to do it because if not, you will miss the analysis part. Okay, you will miss the analysis part. Okay, normally I just do like this. Section C. Dia 6 kan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Okay. 13. No. Silap. D1. Okay, is here. Okay. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, section D. Okay, section D. The good thing when you do the scale is that, okay, you can use that to do the relationship analysis. If you do yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, you can only do the descriptive. So be very careful of your questionnaire. Okay, because why? Because with one questionnaire, you will be able to produce a lot of studies. It's not only one study, inshallah. Okay, now let's do the, for all the section. A, B, C, D. Tiga dah lah. B, C, and D. So where it appear? It will appear towards the end, here. B, C, and D. Okay, B, C, and D. So what we want to do? Now, we would like to do the pattern. The pattern. Okay, meaning that you would like to see whether people use or not section B, or people use or not section C or section D. But I only choose one. I will do only section B, and the rest you can do. Okay, so how to do it? Now let's go to analyze, compare means. Remember, we do the mean. Okay, from all the relationship, the one sample t-test is the most basic one. Okay, most basic one. Let's check one sample t-test. Okay, now let's check one sample t-test. We would like to do it for section B, right? Section B here. Okay, what we need to include? We need to include all items from section B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the items from section B. And one item from the mean value that we computed. Okay, what is the test value? Okay, what is the test value? Let me share with you. Okay, now count. We have 5 items. Okay, we have 5 items. Okay, now count. You need to plus, You need to plus. Let me share how to I do it. Okay, go to book 1. Okay, go to book 1. We have 5-point scale, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we need to do? We need to do, you can use a calculator. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So it becomes 15. Okay. If you have 7-point scale, okay, what you need to do? Okay, you need to do. Okay, you have 7, 6, and 7. Okay, what to do? You need to do the same. Do plus, 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 but you need to plus 6 and plus 7. Okay, how many? 28, right? So you need to, first step is you need to add everything. And then how many points? 5 points. You need to divide. Here is divide. Okay, you can use calculator, yeah? Divide by, now 15 divide by 5. What you got? 3. Okay, now 28. How many points of scale we have? Sorry, we have 7-point scale, right? 28 divide by 7. Okay, how many did we get? 4. That is to get the, what? To get the test value. For this study, we only have 5 scale. So the test value will be 3. Any question before I proceed, before we proceed?
What does it mean by test value?
Oh, we would like to test the value, the average value.
Okay.
Because now we are comparing means, and then we would like to see the objective of the patterns of the one sample t-test is we would like to see the level and whether it is significant or not. If it's not significant, meaning that the respondent don't use it. Okay, the respondents didn't use it. If it is not significant, but if significant, the respondent is using it. Just now, if in descriptive, we just know, okay, the percentage, blah, blah, blah. Now it is more, okay? It is where we can see whether they use it or not. Okay, now let's go to option what they have here. Okay, continue. Okay, now, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let us go to, now, what you need? You have N, you have mean value, and then you have, this is the average. What you need to see? I don't want, do you need me to arrange in the Excel? No need, yeah? Now, look at, you will have 2 tables. Okay, you have the 2 tables. Okay. Look, this trend is very nice. The information that you need is the items, the N value, mean value, and SD value. SD value is for reporting. Okay, the mean value is where you can check whether they use it or not. Tengok. Item number 5. I am using TikTok for my business. It's 2.9 only, the mean value. Okay, let's check again. T value, negative. Okay, so now let's check the significance. This is very important here. Very important here. The cutover for significant is 0.05. If it is more than 0.05, okay, it is not significant, meaning that people don't use it. Okay, meaning that people don't use it. Okay, if I copy this one in the Excel, so it will be nicer, but I don't want to do that. I want you to do that. Okay, so this one we need, and we need. So basically, what column that we need? N, mean, SD, T, DF, and significant. Okay, T, DF, and significant. So this is the column that we need. You can see here the pattern. Okay, so it's 0.5. This is like 58%. Say that not significant. But the rest is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Remember, our cutover, the value should be less than 0.05. This one more, 0.05. This is 0.5. This one is 0.5. That it is 50%. Yeah, and it is negative T, meaning that the users are not using TikTok for their business, and the rest is good. You can find this one. Why we need the last one here? Because we like to see the average. Is it in overall? So even though this item is not significant because of the other items, that's why it becomes 3.97. So you can say that for this study, they use it, they know how to use TikTok, they are very satisfied, and then they get a lot of information, and they have influenced by the TikTok, and they know that it's easy to use, but they didn't use TikTok for their business. That's the findings for this box. One sample to test. Okay, now let's check.
Excuse me, Dr. Hasnah, if I may ask.
Yes.
Yang this one, apa? Sebab coding tu dia macam 1 is strongly used maybe, and 5, apa 1 most probably hardly used, and then 5 mungkin highly used. So in terms of coding is very important juga lah kan for this particular test.
Yes.
Tak boleh terbalik lah kan?
I tak pernah guna terbalik. I takut.
Okay,
I
thank you.
don't want to take a risk. Normally, yang paling sikit, yang paling negative, the most negative one is 1. Never use. Totally disagree. Strongly disagree. 1. Okay. For the best one, 5. 5 star. 5. So I hope that you also don't confuse. You just do the how to say the scale. Why? Okay, let me share with you why it is very, very important. Let me share with you. We have 1 to 5 scale, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 scale, and 7 scale you can divide. 100. Okay, we have 100, right? 100. We divide by 5 scale. So each of this is 20%. So 0 to 20% is 1. Okay, 21 until 40% is 2. Okay, 41 until 60% is 3. That's why if you put here is neutral, it's quite confusing. Neutral is 0, but you put number 3. Yeah. But now we are talking about the percentage. Okay, that's why we put it slightly, tak kira lah, slightly, slightly agree, slightly. But it need to be positive because it's already 41 to 60. Now, 61 to 80. And then 81 to 100. 81 to 100. Sama macam markah student kita kan? So 1 is the least. Boleh? So this is what I learned, and I don't want to change that. If I change that, I think, headache. So you try to do it like, don't change that. Okay, and try not to put number 3 as neutral. Okay, it's slightly. And slightly agree is already positive. Okay, because why? Look at the percentage is 41 to 60. Okay, because the 5 is 100. 81 to A lah, this one, A. 81 to 100. Boleh? Am I answering your question?
Thank you very much, Doktor. Cumanya in case if we are terbalik tu kan, kalau significant tu kiranya macam hardly not using lah, kira macam tu. Dia
Takut
punya
macam tu lah.
interpretation.
Takut
Okay,
tu
okay.
lah.
Okay.
So there are certain rules that we don't use. Number one is terbalik, where one is terbalik lah. And number two is negative item. That if you use negative item, you need to recode after that. Another step that where you need to recode. It's okay to recode if let's say you are familiar. But if let's say for the first timer, it'll be very headache for you to recode. Boleh? Okay, now.
Thank you, Doktor.
Boleh, eh? Okay, thank you very much for asking. Now, let's check. This is that we always do number one, okay, section B. Let's go to section C. Let's go to section C. Okay, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I also don't know the answer. Here, section C. Section C is here. Okay, run. Section C. Let's check. The first I check is the significant level. All significant. And T, all positive. Okay, so it means that they are very satisfied when using the TikTok. But remember, they use it for personal use, not for business. So because this study is about using TikTok for business among the students, because now the students have a lot of business. Okay, UMK is Entrepreneur University, so we encourage the student to do business. But you can see that the student just use TikTok for personal use, not for business. Yeah, nampak tak sangat? So the next one, let's check the next one. One sample, because we do 3, right? Section D as well. Okay, section D as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and section D. Okay, now this is what? Section D is what? Let me check the question again. Section C is satisfaction and socializing. Okay, now let's check. All significant. Oh, 0.05. Still. Boleh? Boleh? Now still acceptable? Significant. Comment on my video is important. Comment on my video is important to me. So they love people that commenting about their video. Nowadays, quite attention seeker. This study is very good. Yes.
Doctor, for the socializing, can we if you take the means 3.7, we need to say that the interpretation is slightly agree to socializing using the TikTok, right?
Okay.
Can you interpret that?
Can. Okay. Thank you for asking me that question. Now, let's calculate the percentage. Do you want me to calculate percentage? Now, let's copy this one to here. Okay. Sorry. To here. Oh, ya Allah. Sekejap, Kak Anak. Copy. Remember that this is a mean value. Thank you for asking that question. Remember, each scale is the interval for each scale is 20, right? Okay. So what is the mean for this? If let's say you would like to convert it to percentage, okay? The long way to do it is 100 divided by 5 times mean. This is the long way. The formula to calculate the mean here. Okay, 100. 5 is what? 5 square. But you know, 100 divided by 5 is 20, right? So divide by mean. So shortcut. So what I do is mean times, okay, 20. This is the percentage. Dapat? The one that you asked me just now, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. This is the percentage. So when you say that slightly agree or slightly it's here. Okay, check the most. Okay, I support others on TikTok. So 84. So strongly agree. Understand? But when you choose only descriptive here, you cannot see whether they use it or not. Example, yeah. Example. Our study just now, our finding just now. Yeah, wait. Okay. Mana tadi? Yang mula-mula tadi. Okay, here. Okay. But there is a pattern lah. Okay, this is a pattern that have the problem. I'm using TikTok for my business, yeah. Okay. Oh, they don't want, copy. Okay, copy. Now, delete this one. I don't need this. I just want this one. Okay, times 20. Okay, 58%. Okay, what is 58? 58 is slightly agree. Yeah, 58, right? Slightly agree. But when we check the frequency, it gives you slightly agree. Okay, but you don't know whether they use it or not. That's why one sample test will give you the significant level where you can say they didn't use it for their business. Am I answering your question, sir?
Yeah, Doctor. Thanks.
Yes, welcome. So we finished doing the compare means here, okay? We missed the compare means. So after you finish, what is the objective in your research, in your study? What is the objective to run the one sample test? The objective will be to analyze the pattern of the variable, or to analyze the level of the variable level. So when you see the pattern, the words pattern or level, it is where you need to run the one sample t-test. Boleh? Okay, now let's go to the next one. Okay, let's go to the next one. You know that section, okay, section B is pattern. Okay, section C is satisfaction. Okay, am I right? And then section D, we just socialize it, socialize. Section D is socialize. Okay. Now, the second level. Once you go for reliability, and then you go for one sample test. Okay, let me check what's the question here. And then dah share. Cuba share pada atas. Okay, so here I would like to run the relationship. This is where you do IV or DV. So just for the sake of this study, section C will be my DV, satisfaction. Okay, this is where you would like to test the hypothesis. This one is pattern. Okay, and then this one is socialize. Socialize. Okay, so what you want to do now? You would like to check whether pattern has the effect on, because this is IV, on satisfaction, and socialization has an effect on satisfaction. Normally, when you do the study, okay, you need a framework. Am I right? You need a framework. So what you do is you like to check whether this one like this. This is what we call correlation. Okay, in correlation, it can be both sides, whether pattern has the effect on satisfaction and satisfaction has effect on the pattern, something like that. So normally you put the hypothesis 1 and hypothesis 2. Okay, so this is a normal study. So your hypothesis say that pattern has a positive effect on satisfaction, or socialization has a positive effect on satisfaction. So you only have 2 hypotheses. So what to run? Okay, what to run? This is where you need to run the correlation. Okay, in the objective of the study, okay, your objective will be to find out whether there is a relationship between pattern, socialization, and satisfaction. Something like that, as simple as that. So to run the correlation is easy. So where is it? I don't know where is it. Okay, so let's go to analyze. Compare means bukan correlate. Correlate. Okay. Now they have bivariate correlation and they have partial correlation. What is the difference? Okay. Bivariate correlation is where you have a direct relationship. Okay. Partial correlation is where you have a mediating variable. Ada kat tengah tu. So I don't want to do that. Please do not torture your final year student to do the partial correlation, because why? It has another analysis, so it's quite for the final year student, it's just enough to check on the correlation. Okay, now let's go to bivariate. Okay, now remember one thing, in bivariate, in any correlation, remember to put DV first. DV, don't put IV first. Okay. Now let's check. What is a DV? Section C is a DV, right? And then section B is pattern, and then section D is socializing. Urutan tu, how to say? The way you arrange your variable is very, very important. So it is it's Pearson, and then tak apalah, klik je lah, klik je. It's okay to click, just click. Okay. Now, flag significant correlation. Now we would like to see whether IV has the effect on the DV. Okay. So, ya Allah banyaknya. Ya Allah, sakit kepala. What you need? Here. Yeah. I copy this one lah, because this one that because why? Because it looks so messy. Okay. Okay, let me do it. What we need? Let me arrange a little bit, yeah. What we need here? Okay. Now, why is 1, 1, and 1 here? What is 1, 1, 1? Meaning that this is a correlation between section C and section B. Section C. It is correlate with themselves. Okay, now the important thing to see is this side. This one is not in your study because it's correlate with everything. Yeah. Now let's read the table here. Okay, let's read the table here. What we want? This is section C. Okay, this is section C. Okay, section C and section C, of course, one lah. You are correlate with yourself 100%. So section B and section B, of course, is 1. Okay, section D and section D, of course, is 1. Okay, now after one, delete is reflect each other. Okay, so where you need to see? You need to see only the first column, because here, okay, section C and section C, right? Section B and section C. Okay, 0.5. 0.526. What about the significant? Okay, you need to see these two. Okay, you need to see these two only. The rest delete. Okay, you need to see these two only. What you need to see? Okay, what you need to see? Okay, now, in correlation, there are 3 things you need to see. The first one is significant level. This is significant. Okay, remember the cutover is 0.05, number 1. Number 2, the strength of the relationship. The strength. How strong is C and B? How strong the strength? And the number 3 is the what? Is it positive or negative? If here is negative, no problem. It's just a value, whether they go for the same direction or whether they go for a different direction. That's the positive or negative, is the direction. So you have to look at three. The first one is the significant level. Number two is the strength of the relationship. And then number three is the direction. Okay, whether you go to the B and C go to the same direction or different direction. How to see? If let's say it's positive here, it go to the with the same direction, go to the same direction. If let's say it is negative, meaning that B is increased, C is decreased, meaning that in different direction. Understand? So let's check the significant first. So it's 0.0000. So it is significant. Check. Meaning that C and B have significant. Now let's tukar. Okay. We do this one is satisfaction. Okay, because it's become easy to read the data. Okay, so satisfaction, and this is a pattern. Okay, pattern. Oh, sorry, pattern. And then the next one is D. D is socializing. Okay, socializing. So this one. Okay, now first thing to answer your hypothesis. Okay, the pattern has a significant relationship with the satisfaction. Okay, so if let's say your hypothesis said that the pattern has a relationship with the satisfaction, so now your hypothesis one is supported. Okay, now the next one, socializing. Okay, now socializing using TikTok is a significant with satisfaction. If that is your hypothesis, now is supported. Or direction. Okay, pattern has a positive relationship with satisfaction, and socializing have a positive relationship with the satisfaction. Now it's supported. If your hypothesis, okay, socializing has a negative relationship with the satisfaction, now it's not supported. It depends on your hypothesis whether it is supported or not supported. The correlation is to answer your hypothesis as well. Let me check the chat. Okay, yeah, attendance. Okay, no problem, sir. Okay, now the second one is the strength. What is the strength? Okay, look at my. Can you please copy this one? Copy this one. The strength. Okay, if the R value. Okay, R value is here. Here is the R value. Here, Pearson correlation, we call it R value. Okay, now, if the R value, please copy 0.000 until 0.20. So what is this? This is no relationship. Yeah, okay. No relationship. If, okay, 0.21 until 0.40, we call it weak relationship. Okay, please copy this one so that you can answer it. And then 0.41 until 0.60. This is moderate. Moderate. And then 0.61, sorry. 0.61 until 0.80. This is strong. Okay. And then 0.81 until 1.00. Very strong. Very strong. Normally, strong is, let's check. Okay, now 0.5 to 6. What can you read? 0.5, moderate. You can see that pattern and satisfaction has a moderate relationship. Significant, positive, and moderate relationship. You can see that in your findings. And then what about the socializing? Socializing, Socializing is strong. Okay, strong. So you can say that socializing has a significant, strong, and positive relationship with satisfaction of using TikTok. So that's all for today. So you can have a good project paper for the students just based on this. Okay, I'm not good in qualitative, but for the project, a simple project paper, this is sufficient for the students. Final year students sampai sini je dah penat dah. Because why? They need to study how to read all these data, all these numbers. And normally the student is very scared when we say that, okay, you need to collect 300 respondents. They are so scared to collect that. So that's why they opt for the interview. For me, qualitative is very, very difficult. Because why? You need to read the between the line. You need to read a lot. So do you have any question? I really hope that you benefit something from this session, inshallah. Do you have any question? I will stop sharing my screen.
Dr. Hasnah.
Yes.
So the range that you mentioned just now, 0 to 0.2 in the relationship and so on. So that's fixed, applicable for all studies.
Yes, you can say that it's applicable for all studies, and I try to find the sources, but it's quite difficult. You need to go back to the research method book. But there are a lot of fatwa actually. Some of them will say this and some of them say that. But normally I'll stick to that. Okay. I cannot check. It is become rules of thumb for the research. So when you want to, there are also a lot of other, like I told you, other researcher who say, oh, no, we have a different value for that. So you can do that. Okay, if you have that value, you can do that. Especially when you do PLS. PLS have their own cutover. PLS, they don't like the reliable very high. They would like to have 0.7 and below. Something like that. So, wow, so it's something different. So it depends on what you want to run as well. Okay, but the one that I sent to you is the one that I sent to you is the one that we always use. Okay, you can say they have a strong relationship. That's all. Normally, this what I'm doing is the social studies. Maybe the significant or liable level or anything is different if let's say you go to the medic. Of course, it will be different.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. So do we have more questions? Dr. Mira Kartiwi, are you okay just now? I hope that you are okay.
I'm okay. I'm representing CPD. So if there's any questions, please feel free. Unfortunately, Dr. Nur Farahida is currently attending other programs, so I will do the closing if there's no other questions. Any other questions? Well, we still have the speaker here.
So I think there's no question. It's just that I would like to have the recording as well, the link, inshallah.
Sure, inshallah. Usually we will share the link of the recordings as well as all the details required, particularly after the participant have filled in the evaluation form. So I really appreciate if all the participants could fill the evaluation form for our improvement in the future.